Ryobi is my favorite brand that I hate, that I love, that I like spending money on, that I always complain about. Let me tell you why. Number one, they have like 4 or 5 technical different levels. You have like the Ryobi entry, actual Ryobi 18 volt, then you have Ryobi One Plus, and then you have the Ryobi One Plus HP. This is their new high power system. Now they do have brushless and the 18 volt stuff, but this is carbon fiber in a weed eater, and it's really exciting. You know, they've even got an angle for the handle. They knew people were going to set it down, so they made it sit flat, right? This is also part of their new Whisper series, so they've got an auto bump adjusting head for this weed eater, which actually also turns into a heavy brush head, and it's really fast. It locks and unlocks, and then you bump this, and it automatically cuts the line. You can also use pre-cut line directly on that head, or you can use the rolled up stuff for the actual weed eater head. As you bump it, it auto cuts it, and it just keeps feeding. Did I also say it has a carbon fiber shaft? I don't mean fake either. Like I mean carbon fiber, guys. I mean carbon fiber. I'm still kind of blown away by it. 40 volt brushless, has a high-low, safety, stuff like that. And I mean, look at the absolute wind tunnel on that jet turbine. Probably taking a page out of Dyson's book here, which is kind of the feeling that I get, the sound that I get. But the usability and the versatility, I could take this off. It could become one of the suckers. It also has another blower tip. It's very... Now on to the reasons I hate them. Why a plastic wing nut with a metal insert? Why not just a metal wing nut? This is easy to break and very annoying for your customers to have to replace. And you can easily over-torque it by hand. You have a carbon fiber shaft. Why a plastic wing? Now, to give you an example, if you want the same setup with an 18 or 60, 18, 60 or 40 volts is pretty much going to be what you're running with. It's either 18, 60 or 40 brushless. There are some 20 volts like what DeWalt has. They have the 20 volt brushless, but then they have a 60 volt, and then they have 24 volt drills. So there's a lot of weird batteries right there too. Pain in the ass. This system is absolutely amazing. It takes about 20 minutes to 30 minutes to charge this full battery all the way up, and I get about 40 to 50 minutes runtime. And that's regardless if it's the blower or the weed eater. And obviously you can kind of make it run a lot longer, like an hour and a half or so if you switch the weed eater to low. But Ryobi just has weird, quirky things. For instance, this was the other way in the power washer. It made the hose hard to hook up, even though the water hose is on the side. Why not build it the other way? A lot of plastic breaking points, again. But I'm also spending $130 when other places are $500. So, Ryobi.